Hi everyone, my name is Ed Gansel. I'm the lead singer and one of the guitarists for the band Skinny Rinkus.
And I'm Chris Silvani, lead guitar player for Harpo and the band Sucker Punch.
We're definitely brothers for life, so we decided to get together and interview local musicians to find out what's going on in their world. Together, we are a bond unbroken. So welcome to SikStrings and LoudPipes. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Alright, you ready to do this?
Yes, I am. Let's get this going. Now! Really glad you're doing this. This is cool.
Yeah. I'm dying
Don't
to know.
talk too much, guys. You gotta talk on camera.
But I have this memory of you that right after I moved to Massachusetts, I came back to visit, and you had a flying V.
The white one.
Yep.
We just talked about that last night.
Yep, the white flying V. And you came out on your front porch, and you laid it on your lap, and you played two-handed on the...
Oh, the Unitarian thing, yeah.
And you played like the Sting or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like so blown away. I bet I've told that story 1,000 times since then. Yes.
That's funny.
I never thought that was possible, and like it was so, like I can still picture it in my mind. You know,
That's funny.
You doing that, yeah. And it was, and you know, and my favorite part of the story is like I showed him a couple of chords a couple of years before that. You know, I go to Massachusetts, I come back, and he's Eddie Van Halen. You know.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I had a master class.
Yeah, I think I showed you 2 chords, and you took it from there.
It's crazy. You showed me some cool stuff. I remember that.
Yeah, for me, when we did those jam sessions, I just played rhythm or bass, because like, I don't know, do you remember those jam sessions? No. Anyways, you would show me they were blues riffs, and you showed me how to play them, and I would just pretty much carry that through the whole thing. But it's surprising to me because over the years, I got way far away from blues, even forgot about it. But then, after I had seen you over at the Trout Run Hotel, I had been thinking about doing the F-Book project, and I thought blues would be a good universal thing for all of us to do, and it got me going back to that, and I started really going back on, and I was like, wow, it's funny, I actually remember these riffs that you told me, and it's now that I remember them, I can see my evolution from them, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I had so much fun doing the F-Book projects, and I hope to do one again soon. But those, I can't tell you how much that influenced me and how I play.
I wish I remembered things like that. You know, it's you know, when I look back, it's like when I was in high school, my like senior year, like I was friends with everybody from Montoursville, everybody from Southside, everybody from Williamsport. You know, and like I look now at my Facebook page, and like all these people are now interconnected, that we're connected, because I would take a group of people from Montoursville to a Williamsport party, and my Southside friends to a Montoursville party, and everybody eventually, you know, got to know each other. So those years, it was like, it was, you know, the After the Cat band, right?
Do you remember that? Yep.
And right. So like during that, you know, like previous to that and a couple years after, you know, it was like every day there was like different groups of people, like 7 days a week I was somewhere doing something with somebody, like with these people and those people and these people and all that. And, you know, for you guys, you have a specific memory, you know, of that. And to me, it's just, you know, like, you know, unless something really outstanding happened, or somebody has a picture and I go, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Well, see, for us, we were stepping into a zone that, for me, I felt was unreachable. I'm not sure about him, but we were stepping into a zone of big names that we knew of long before. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's more impressionable on us, and I can see how you got so much going on around you that it would be actually hard to remember.
Yeah, it's like I remember going and jamming with lots of people,
Right.
in lots of places, over these years, and people will come up, yeah, you remember that, it's like, well, like,
Well,
no.
it's funny when
It was
Chris.
it was like one of many.
Yeah.
I can remember when Chris said to him, "Hey, I'm going to jam. Do you want to come?" And I don't know
The reason he called me, he said, I said, yeah, I don't care. And he goes, well, you're gonna have to bring a guitar because mine's at the studio. And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, all right.
But what I remember the most out of it is he said, "Well, we're going to Shane Kelly's," and you're like,
No,
"Wait."
it wasn't at Shane's. I said, who's gonna be there? And
That's right.
It,
And Ed's like, "Shane Kelly?" He was like, on it,
Yeah,
because it
wow.
was you that was going to be there. I remember there was someone else that was going to be there.
it was Mark Bastian. That's where
That's
I
who
met
it was.
the two of them.
Yep, Mark Bastian.
Where was it at?
Where
were
the
we?
first one, I don't remember where we went to play.
The second one was at their apartment. We went to a couple at their apartment, but I think the first one was.
Well, we did.
It was right
Denise-
down off of Confusion Corner. Am I
Yeah,
right?
it's the big yellow building that's right
Yes.
there. Yeah, the one that's falling down.
That might be right. Yeah.
I think so, because I can remember thinking, oh my God, one more place we have to go to do this music shit. But he was so excited because it was Shane Kelly.
It's so funny,
Yep.
to think about it, because, we were like, Jeff Forsberg and I, Jeff Forsberg and I used to go over, when we were 13 and like knock on Bill Eck's door, because Bill Eck lived right around the corner on
That's
Campbell
right.
and 4th Street. And we used to go like knock on his door like, hey, can we hang out with you? And we would just go in and he would show us stuff. So that's where
Oh,
we
that's
got
so
it
cool.
from Bill Eck, but
Yeah.
Bill Eck and John Radspinner were like, ooh,
So
like,
they were
the guys.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and Rob Faust and Mark Rank. Yes, Mark Rank was quite the guitar player, and his brother Mike. God, I can't believe those son of them. This is what happens when you get old.
Yeah, right. I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, those guys were older than us, and so, they were already good players. So we would go to Barry Hirsch, if you remember
I don't
Barry
remember
Hirsch.
that name.
Yeah. The original Brothers and Others.
Now
Yeah,
we know
okay.
them well. We know them very.
Which
we
was-
We've
did.
seen it,
We
yeah.
haven't.
Which was Bill
It's been a long
Eck, Kim
time.
Reichley, and the Morrow Brothers.
Morrow Brothers,
Yep.
Yeah. I remember going to see them many times. And they were like, the thing,
They were.
it.
Where did we used to go?
I
It was
think-
somewhere over in South Side, and we used to go and see
Oh,
them.
we saw them a lot.
Followed
They had
them.
They had that. Well, Easy
Yeah.
Street. The song Easy Street.
Yep.
I always loved that song.
Mm-hmm.
And was that Lou that played drums?
Yeah.
Wasn't there
Yeah.
a studio over in Southside?
I don't-
Yeah, right there. Right on that, on the corner as it goes into Sylvandale Drive.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
feel like this was like a Legion or something that we had gone
Probably
We
to.
went
the
to
Grotto.
several places to see them.
Maybe the
Probably the
grotto.
Grotto.
You might be right. Yeah, I loved them. They
Mhm.
were phenomenal.
I guess Lou. I think if I remember right, I saw on Facebook that he's still.
Oh yeah, he does a solo thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to see him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he plays around all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't get out.
Yeah, we don't do
Yeah,
that.
he plays a lot actually.
That'd be nice to go see him.
And Joe does a duo thing called Silver Fox,
I didn't know
and
that.
and they're really good as
Really?
well. Yeah. Yeah, they both play to tracks, but Joe and another guitar player do a thing called Silver Fox, and Lou plays drums to tracks and sings.
Yeah.
And Bubby Geis, does lights and sound for both of them.
Who was what was the other Morrow Brothers' name?
Joe.
Joe?
Joe,
Yeah.
that's right. He was the younger.
Mhm.
Am I right? I thought so. I can picture him. Yeah, that's funny. Man, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. Let's take a break so I can reset.
And make sure everything sounds good.
Yep. If I can just hit the deck, I'll do it when I get up.
Oh, good. Nobody wants to hear all those stories that I just.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
my God, yes.
Oh, you would really be surprised. Chris actually took his jacket off, Edward.
Yeah, I have my coat off.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more of our conversation coming soon on SikStrings and LoudPipes. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.